All right, you look at the brief, I will change the date and the percentage and the link. But basically, it's the same one on week 10 test. Here, class test. But it's not ready yet. But I just want to show you all the brief. So I forgot the name. It's PS03 task. Oh no, this is task. Test here. Case section 2, we see assessment 3. Okay, I have to remember the name later. I have to search section 02. But what is a file name? Okay, you see the file. Okay, VC graded exercise. We call graded exercise, but actually it's a download again. No choice. Throw more and more things. Okay, now this is the brief. See, so each section I will prepare a different piece. This should be 30%, no longer. Okay. Now must be done in Adobe Photoshop only in the class. Now create an original. This is a sample only, right? You see this now the morning one sample is different. Now you have to open everything yourself, A4, and don't like last year. There's a student, right? I tell them before they start. I say, okay, class. Before you start the class, listen. I give you the tips. I shouldn't tell you. Okay, you just click the A4 here. So you need to set here 210 whatever, because you click A4, definitely it's this size. And then click landscape and make sure it's 300 dpi or 150 according. Okay, I want 150. Say 150 and RGB color, create. Okay, there is the brief. See, 100 dpi or ppi. Okay, this is the one. Okay, do not copy this one. Now the link here go in is actually linked to here. I haven't changed the new link because the link expired already. So the link is actually will guide you to here. See, image set 1, 2, 3 is shuffle and rotate. So each section will have a different set. Shuffle one. So planet surface is here. The planet surface here. Okay, you read again and see. One image from the planet surface folder. That means is the background color. Wow, very hot. Like now, the weather. This one is another one. So this morning, I'm using this. So you choose one of these. It's not only this. They have set 2, set 3. Also have the planet surface one. All kind of other type. Okay, I think this is quite nice. Okay, if I want this to be my background, so, okay, you can have it. I just put it down here. Okay, and then I fill it up with the background. This A4 size, remember. Because some students go and open up 210. I already told them click A4, but they are too clever. They still go and click 210 pixel times 297 pixel. You know how small is that? There are few of them I really, before the class test finish, right, they put here a pixel, and this is 297 and 210 pixel, 150. Okay, now if you open this one, sure you die. Why you die? You see, look at the image, right? It's pixelated, horrible, you see. Right. So you know what? They almost finished the exam. Sir, can you check my photo? Why so slow? So low. So I hold my breath first. I'm so angry. I just check here. Let me see first. 5 centimeter. So you probably said 297 pixel. Very clever. I say good luck. Bye. Then they just feel hey, almost 6 o'clock already. What you want to do? Bye. I say, I want to save you, but you want to commit suicide, jump to the link and jump to the click, then you bye-bye. Very funny, I don't know what to say. Just now I having a break, right? 2 to 4. There's a student interview me, They actually, they do their own blog. And they ask, sir, what do you think about Chinese students study here? I say some very stupid and gila and then blur. I don't say stupid, I say it's blur. Okay, why? Maybe they don't like to study, the parents too busy, and they throw them here and no monitoring, and they actually ask the question like very funny. It's funny. I say don't do that. Okay. Now, okay, after background, one pieces, let's continue. Okay, 2 image from the planet, minimum 2 spaceship. So how? Okay, go out here, look for the spaceship 2. I have to see which one I like and can change color easily. Oh no, this is not so nice. I couldn't get all like, very good angle or whatever. Okay, I can get this. See, I will throw this one in first. 2 planet and 2 spaceship, right? So I have this one also. No, I don't want this. I want something like, the tail is at the back one. Okay, something like this. Okay, so see 2艘太空船2 spaceship. 哎呦 1 background. So that's why I say it's easy. You're like, really? Yes, really. Okay, then planet. Planet is red color. If you're lazy to change color, maybe I get this. Okay, this is quite nice, right? All right. Then why I off the folder? Stupid. Sorry, I closed the folder accidentally. Graded exercise, right? Okay, image 3 lah. Just simply choose. So maybe this. Okay lah. I take this random pick. I can even get one with other color. You have to enter first. Only can drag the other. Okay, 1 planet. Enter. Settle down. And the other one maybe is this. Okay. Okay, let's put everything inside this melt pot. And we try to do it. Okay, one by one. Okay, this is 1 planet. Right, how many layer? Now, all these days, smart object. You can see this little square box here. Normal layer, don't use smart object. So go to the back here, behind here, right click, rasterize layer. Rasterize layer. Rasterize layer means make it become a Photoshop property. So it's not smart object. Because if only smart object, right, certain thing you cannot do, certain tools. Okay, okay. Okay, I put this thing aside, then this one reduce the size, Control T. Control T is to scale up and down. Not like Illustrator, just go to the side here and straight away can reduce. No, this one you have to press Control T. So I let it hanging over there, or middle here. Now, okay, I'm going to show you that how I can quickly select this whole thing. Now, I don't want y'all to erase the background. Okay, delete the background like this. Don't want. Then why, sir? Because delete, everyone know how to delete. I want you to do masking. Masking so I can bring back the background. So I need to select this planet. Okay, there's 2 ways you can try. You can try to play with the mode here. Certain mode will make your border disappear. You see, I don't even have to do anything. See, almost invisible. Oh, like a very far and blurred image, right? Now, if you want to select, okay, how? First, you must bring out the ruler. 把2只尺拿出来 bring out the ruler. The ruler is like Illustrator. I say here and here, right? Here and here. The ruler, right? Okay, then you drag out the ruler. Oh my God. Let me zoom in first to see where is the border. This is the border of the planet. Then drag one more. I just touch the top of this planet. Okay, one touch the side, one touch the top. Okay, you see how I select? Use the select round one, the marquee tool. Start from this crossing point here. Place here. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. If I cannot get it nicely, I chop my head off. Really, I say one. See? Perfectly. Ta-da! That's all. This is the trick sometimes I learn from YouTube. Sometimes the student teach me one. So sometimes the student can be better than me one. Yes, it happened. So sir, I teach you this one. Okay, later when come to the packaging too, I can tell you that last semester there's one international student teach me the thing and how to lock it. I forgot. I move it. Hey, he said, sir, they want you to lock it. All right, thank you. That's why we can learn from each other. Doesn't mean I must learn. Yeah. Of course, I know more than you, but sometimes some of the student, the Photoshop can better than me because maybe they love Photoshop or whatever. It's possible one. So select this already. Now you have to mask it out, right? Then only I add the layer mask here. Click. Eh? Now you want it to be soft, right? The edge, right? Okay. Once you have the selection, go to select, modify, feather, 移化. Okay. I put 7. Then only I do the masking. See, it's soft, but this is too soft, right? See, too soft. So I undo 2 times. Undo 2 times. Control Z, Control Z. Back to the photo that before I add the feather, I think it's too much. I put 4 pixels is enough. Then only I do masking. Okay, that's not too bad. All right. Now you have one planet done. Now you still can play with the mode if you want. Okay, hard light versus normal. Hard light look like more saturated, right? But don't use this one. Okay, I'll give you low mark because it's too funny, weird. Make it nicer, right? Okay. Okay, you can have this, right? Then I can have lower opacity. Okay, like very far. Okay, now I got one planet done. I want to be like that. I wanted it to be like this. So planet 1 done. These 2 spaceship, put it aside first. Okay, here, Saturn. Okay, I can, this one, I can try to play with the mode, see whether it will disappear or not. Oh, yes. Wait. This one will see some wording, right? But you can't see the border so much, okay? So, I still can use the masking. But since I cannot see the border, right? I no need to do a proper selection. I just don't want to see the wording and see, this is the photo size, blue color line. Okay, then I add layer mask. Remember I said using the brush and black color ink here. Black color ink on top here and brush, you can mask off the wording. Okay, then only I move it to a side. Corner here or just half outside like this. And this one a bit inside here. Okay, I got 3 photo, right? Background and 2 planet. Okay, this one drags. Okay, then done already, background. Okay, now spaceship. Spaceship, same thing. I don't want it to be, erase off the background. I can use a quick selection tool to select it. Spaceship. Right? I can have one only, or I can have both. It seems like I only want this one only, the rest I don't want. So I will select it properly. Right? Add shift. Add, right? Then masking. Right? Now, if you think that it's not really nice, let's say, right? Let's say, the selection is not so clear. Means, you know how I adjust the size or not? It's a bracket. Later I show you. It's a bracket that beside the P open bracket. Now, to to erase off, sometimes here you want to erase off the border line there, you will use your hand and hold steady and then you say, sir, you see my hand not steady. Then how to draw a straight line? Oh my God, so ugly, right? Now to erase or to use the brush to paint something straight line, I think I did mention, but you all forgot already. Click, move a bit further, shift, click. You see one thin layer gone already. It's like this, you see, click, shift, click, shift, click, shift, click. You want to start a new point, then you let go of the shift and click, shift, click. So this is straight line, right? Then you can adjust the brush. If you want to touch up, you got time, then you can make it a bit smaller, the brush, zoom in, see, click, shift, click, click, shift, click, like clean the line, more neat, click. Now you do extra, oh, sorry, don't worry, either you undo or you click, shift, click and bring it back. Okay, so this is the trick, remember, click, shift, click or to get a straight line. Okay, now my objective is change the spaceship color. Change the spaceship color, you have to go to the layer on the left, not the masking layer, not this one, it's this. Okay, then I have to bring it on top to the background of the planet, right? The spaceship in front, not hiding behind the planet like this. It's funny. Okay, adjust color. I will advise you all to go to the image adjustment and only these two better. Now, you want to make it brighter, darker, is brightness or level. Brightness, right? Brightness or level, make it more contrast is nicer. Okay, but normally I don't make it too bright. Too bright is no detail, right? So image. So don't adjust too much of brightness. Hue and saturate. Okay. See, a bit changes, right? Color. Okay, I think I should make it, don't know what color I should do. More blue, maybe. Just now the morning one is okay because it's blue, right? So this I make it a bit purplish or darker color. Then the one the more obvious is color balance. Color balance. Color balance is more green, more red, more pink, green, blue, yellow. So I can have something in between like this. Let me see. I want it a bit more red. Okay. Now, okay. So this is before. Right? It's more bluish color, right? So I changed one step, two step, a bit red. Example, ni lah, because this one, it depends on what kind of background you have. So you see there's a man standing here, no? So if this one, right, is flying from here to here. So then they say, sir, how do I get bonus mark? Okay, behind here, after burner, the fire. But because this spaceship is moving, so I add a layer mask, put it under the spaceship. Now later on, there's one more spaceship is on top of the spaceship. Okay, the fire. Okay, later on. See, because this one, the fire should be behind the spaceship. Okay, how to make the fire, the jet fire, is using the brush. Select. I like to select yellow color. You can have blue. Okay, blue, I always use a yellow so much. Okay, adjust the brush size to be bigger brush size. About this. Okay, then go up to here, brush, hardness, put 0. 0 hardness means very soft lah. 100% hardness is very hard, right? And then I see, see this background, the fire like this, and I can get something a bit darker blue. Then adjust the brush size smaller, click in between like this. Okay, then I'm going to use this tool to excuse me, to make it better. the smudge tool. This one, smudge.
The smudge tool in Photoshop is a creative feature used for blending or mixing colors in your image, creating a soft, smooth effect. By default, the smudge tool only affects the active layer. If you want to sample all layers, simply select Sample All Layers in the options bar. This will allow you to use the smudge tool on a new blank layer, which you can turn off or on at any time. Adjust the size of the smudge tool using the open and close.
See this one, adjust the brush size using this tool. Just now I adjust the brush is using this. Left is smaller size, right is bigger. Shortcut.
Brackets on the keyboard, or check your options.
Just now I make it soft, right? I push this one to 0.
In the options panel. Click and drag the brush over the area you'd like to smudge. The smudge tool picks up the color from where the stroke begins and pushes it in the direction you drag, gently transforming well-defined edges into softer lines. You can also enable the finger paint option, which allows you to smudge using the foreground color. For seamlessly blending different parts of your image, the smudge tool is the perfect tool for the job.
Okay. See, I'm using a smudge tool, but the brush too big, so left bracket like this. See, I just smudge. Too much, I still can play with the mode. See, the mode, right, of the fire, but some is not really good. I think, see, normal one is too solid, right? I wanted to have a half see-through, like screen. Okay, this is quite okay, and I can make it like even longer, like it's much longer. Wow, it's flying. Okay, actually it's below the spaceship layer. See, 1 layer, 2 layer. Hey, don't leave me behind. Okay, depend where you place. Okay, later we still can move. Okay, now your turn. Okay, still quick selection tool. Select the spaceship. Right, as I mentioned, you still can touch up to make it better, because whether you select the thing properly, there's a marks. I will see whether you select clean enough, I mean neat enough or not, the selection. There is a mark. See, like this one is very detailed for the bottom here. Okay, then add layer mask. Now, after I add layer mask, again, I still have to adjust the color, right, on the left layer, not the masking. Adjust, hue and saturate. I want a bluish color a bit. Okay. Okay, then don't adjust something too ugly, you know, like wow, too saturate, like very obvious the color, right? Okay. I just play for fun. I don't know what color should I adjust. Okay, this one. Maybe I want to make it closer to the surface of the planet, blue color, right? Okay. Now see that? Okay, now if I want to add the fire or jet, this one is on top. You must understand which one is in front. This one is the jet, the aircraft or spaceship should be in front, the fire at the back. And this one, the back side of the spaceship is facing you. So that new layer should be on top of this spaceship. Where is it? Yeah, I don't know which layer it is. Okay, come. Okay, the new layer should be on top of the spaceship. This is a spaceship 11. Okay, I'm going to use the brush, adjust yellow color, and make it bigger. See the size. 1. This one even bigger. 2. Then small again. 3. So this one you can't smudge so much, right? Maybe a bit. I don't know. I see whether can or not. Bit. Okay, play with the mode. Still screen. And you can lower down the opacity. All right. Now, if you want to link these two layers, you say, hey, I want to fire and the jet together, you can actually select this, then control this, then you move around. I think this one's lower, and this one higher, over there. Be here. Okay, this is my test example, my test. Now, if the spaceship here is too sharper than the background, you can use filter. Listen, remember Photoshop, I'm not using the feather so much for the image. I use blur, Gaussian blur, like doing the soft effect for the shadow. So I just blur a little bit to make it look real, matching with the photo quality of this background. Slightly blur. Okay, then you can see this is the test finish. So very difficult, no? Easy, Okay, it's recorded. No wait. So you see what I did here. Okay, there's a one background image. There's one planet, two planet, two with the mode, with the layer mode, and this one is with masking. This one didn't mask because the mode is good enough to make me don't see the border. Actually, see the border here. I just mask off the wording. Okay, I don't mask everything because I think one of the mode that make me can't see the border line so much. Okay, this one I don't want to overlap the big planet like something very far, or I can even make it smaller, right? Like even further, like very far. Okay, so this fire is behind because some of the students, especially girl, don't understand. Not in front, man. I say cannot be. Why? This car, if this is a car, right, coming this way, can you see the back side? Cannot, right? The back part of the car shows underneath. This on top. Okay, so I just arrange this way lah. Okay, this is the fantasy world of this space or whatever. Okay, I have color change, color balance, hue and saturate, color balance, hue and saturate. This one even filter, blur and Gaussian blur. Because I can even do a bit more blur for the spaceship. I think I still can add a bit blur. Filter, blur, Gaussian blur. So you see, a bit blur is like quite matching because it's quite far below. Just now sharp is too thick like that. Now it's, see, it look more convincing and look real. Right not? So this is the test. This one definitely you can get quite high marks. Now it's quite hard to get 30. You know why? You know, is it sir? Why no 30? Actually, it makes sense. I am, as I said, I'm top student during my study time because I really put in effort to do and very crazy work. My lecturer gave me the most is 98. I say, why you deserve 2 marks? I say, because there's a room of improvement. I say, huh? Okay, how can you justify this is 100% perfect? Maybe other lecturers say, maybe this one here is better, here better. It could be right. So it's not 100% like, you know, that easy to judge, like 1 + 1 is 2, nothing else, that kind of answer. Art is quite subjective. So we also don't know how to give 100 marks, no. I mean, the most is like 90, 90 plus. Okay, so this one is, I get 27, 28 over 30 is very high marks already. All right, now, okay, then coming next is this is the morning one. It's so nice because I don't have time to do this because time's up already, and I don't think I shall do this because it's good enough. They know how to do. Right, there's one more spaceship here. Okay, now example, if you want to do this one, I will still use the quick selection tool. But this quick selection tool, the other way around, no, I select background because I think the background is easier to select. Okay, no, it's not. Sorry, I think the spaceship here is better to select. So you go over your brush size, can make it smaller, right? And you see, I had to make it smaller and go over it carefully. Tiny effect, a tiny area. Now you better make the brush smaller and spend a bit time to go over than rather you touch up. Sometimes you just have to spend a bit more time carefully, roll over, right? With the quick selection tool with small brush tips. It saves your time to do touch up later on. See, I add the front part of the aircraft. Fighter. Okay, then masking. Deng. Okay, then I can control T, Thailand, control T, transform. So this one, like fly away, behind. But as I mentioned, fly away cannot be too sharp. Sorry, I need to add blur for you. You are not supposed to be that sharp. Okay. Then I still can adjust the color to a bit like more bluish color, dark blue a bit, right? More blue. Okay, now then I add the jet fire behind, right? Layer 3 is on top of the spaceship, yellow color, standby. Too small. The brush size should be bigger. Oh no. Where's the layer? The layer gone already. Oh yeah. New layer. Wow. See, the smudge tool is quite nice. I'm doing the right job, man. I can make it like a spark. You know, see? Wow. Smudge here. And lower opacity. Opacity lower, can't see though. The projector is sucks. Like this only can see. Half see through the fire. Okay. So this is the test that you can do, something like that. Okay, right? So you know how to select the right hand planet on the sky. It's actually I draw the two guidelines, one touch the top, one touch on the left hand border. Then I drag, started from the crossing area. I just drag down with a elliptical marquee tool. Then we're okay. Okay, now this tool is a demo, right? Morning and now.